Irreverent, showing or expressing a deficiency of veneration, especially for sacred things. Irreverential, showing or expressing a deficiency of veneration, especially for sacred things. Irreversible, irrevocable. Irrigant, serving to water lands by artificial means. Irrigate, to water as land by ditches or other artificial means. Irritable, showing impatience or ill temper on little provocation. Irritancy, the quality of producing vexation. Irritant, a mechanical, chemical, or pathological agent of inflammation, pain, or tension. Irritate, to excite ill temper or impatience in. Eruption, sudden invasion. Isle, an island. Islet, a little island. Isobar, a line joining points at which the barometric pressure is the same at a specified moment. Isochronous, relating to or denoting equal intervals of time. Isolate, to separate from others of its kind. Isothermal, having or marking equality of temperature. Itinerant, wandering. Itinerary, a detailed account or diary of a journey. Itinerate, to wander from place to place. Jargon, confused, unintelligible speech or highly technical speech. Jaundice, a morbid condition due to obstructed excretion of bile or characterized by yellowing of the skin. Jeopardize, to imperil. Jingo, one of a party in Great Britain in favor of spirited and demonstrative foreign policy. Jocose, done or made in jest. Jocular, inclined to joke. Joggle, a sudden irregular shake or a push causing such a shake. Journalize, to keep a diary. Jovial, merry. Jubilation, exultation. Judgment, the faculty by the exercise of which a deliberate conclusion is reached. Judicature, distribution and administration of justice by trial and judgment. Judicial, pertaining to the administration of justice. Judiciary, that department of government which administers the law relating to civil and criminal justice. Judicious, prudent. Juggle, to play tricks of sleight of hand. Jugglery, the art or practice of sleight of hand. Jugular, pertaining to the throat. Juicy, succulent. Junction, the condition of being joined. Juncture, an articulation, joint, or seam. Junta, a council or assembly that deliberates in secret upon the affairs of government. Juridical, assumed by law to exist. Jurisdiction, lawful power or right to exercise official authority. Jurisprudence, the science of rights in accordance with positive law. Juror, one who serves on a jury or is sworn in for jury duty in a court of justice. Joust, to engage in a tilt with lances on horseback. Justification, vindication. Juvenile, characteristic of youth. Juxtapose, to place close together. Keepsake, anything kept or given to be kept for the sake of the giver. Kerchief, a square of linen, silk, or other material used as a covering for the head or neck. Kernel, a grain or seed. Kiln, an oven or furnace for baking, burning, or drying industrial products. Kiloliter, 1,000 liters. Kilometer, a length of 1,000 meters. Kilowatt, 1,000 watts. Kimono, a loose robe fastening with a sash, the principal outer garment in Japan. Kind-hearted, having a kind and sympathetic nature. Kingling, a petty king. Kingship, royal state. Kinsfolk, relatives. Knavery, deceitfulness in dealing. Need, to mix and work into a homogeneous mass, especially with the hands. Knick-knack, a small article more for ornament than use. Knight-errant, one of the wandering knights who in the Middle Ages went forth in search of adventure. Knighthood, chivalry. Laborious, toilsome. Labyrinth, a maze. Lacerate, to tear rudely or raggedly. Lackadaisical, listless. Lactation, the secretion of milk. Lacteal, milky. Lactic, pertaining to milk. Laddie, a lad. Ladle, a cup-shaped vessel with a long handle intended for dipping up and pouring liquids. Laggard, falling behind. Landholder, landowner. Landlord, a man who owns and lets a tenement or tenements. Landmark, a familiar object in the landscape serving as a guide to an area otherwise easily lost track of. Landscape, a rural view, especially one of picturesque effect, as seen from a distance or an elevation. Languid, relaxed. Languor, lassitude of body or depression. Lapse, a slight deviation from what is right, proper, or just. Lascivious, lustful. Lassie, a little lass. Latent, dormant. Latency, the state of being dormant. Later, at a subsequent time. Lateral, directed toward the side. Latish, rather late. Lattice, open work of metal or wood formed by crossing or interlacing strips or bars. Laud, to praise in words or song. Laudable, praiseworthy. Laudation, high praise. Laudatory, pertaining to expressing or containing praise. Laundress, washerwoman. Laureate, crowned with laurel as a mark of distinction. Lave, to wash or bathe. Lawgiver, a legislator. Lawmaker, a legislator.